Ah. Okay. All right. Cool. Simple solution. So there's the stack of papers that I get asked in one of the
Okay.
quests, and I've never bothered to pick them up after the first initial one.
The papers. Miss Morimura forgot them again.
All right, there we go. Now it's about getting rid of Shiba. It shouldn't be too hard. Just have to get her in the hallway.
Jiro!
And Shiba...
Can't talk to her.
Shiba-kun's really getting in the way here. I should make him check... Hey!
Okay.
What's up with the yakisoba pond? They're always sold.
I heard there's a guy. Well, that changed nothing. I still wasn't there.
Yeah, that didn't change anything. Need to get them to Morimura. Hold on.
We've got to get. If we're too slow, we'll.
Sorry, Shiba-kun. I have to drop off these papers.
Should have told me sooner. Well, just meet me at the front gate when you're done. In the meantime, I'll go hunt down Amiguchi.
The nurse's office is on the opposite. I should use the other stairs.
I do kind of wish it would point me in the right direction instead of just making me guess, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm none too worried about it.
Guess Miss Morimura's not here.
No, but Shinonome is.
Shinonome-senpai.
Izumi-kun? I'm so glad you're safe. I heard terrible things. So, I thought...
Senpai, my name is Kurabe. Jiro Kurabe.
That's right.
So you know him too? Jiro Izumi?
Jiro Izumi is you. But right now, you've been given a different personality.
Given? By who?
The two of us lost our memories after a certain incident. We suffered serious mental trauma. Especially you. I heard that you had it worst of all. But I'm not so well off either. My memories keep disappearing. I'm not sure if I'll even remember this conversation.
That's fair.
What was this incident?
It happened in the future. But you received medical treatment here, back in the past.
The future? No way.
It's true. And you're Jiro Izumi.
So, let me get this straight. Jiro Izumi came from the future. He lost his memories due to some incident. And the damage was so bad he needed a whole new personality. That's how he became... me. Jiro Kurabe.
Bing, bing, bing.
It's so hard to believe.
Yes, it is.
But if it's true, that would explain why I kept feeling like something was off. I tried asking him in my Minami's that if that was a real memory, does that mean I actually did all that?
Mm-hmm.
UFO Wars. Visitor from another world. I mean, that this is crazy.
I just wanted to get
Honestly,
all that
it's
text out of the way.
really hard for me to believe.
I don't blame you.
This is great. Since she's not around, I'll just leave the surveys on her desk. I'm sure she'll see them when she gets back. Juro Izumi. Huh. They're gone. Last time, she had documents on Juro Izumi here. I guess she put them away. This is...
Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting. There are two ways to get to this.
Whoa, you're still here?
Shiba-kun, what's up?
I couldn't find Amiguchi anywhere, so I thought I'd come looking for you. Well, guess that's that. Let's call it a day.
Are you alright?
No, I'm not. And neither are you.
At least she was honest.
Well, guess that. Let's call it a day. Freaking Amiguchi. You're not getting away from me tomorrow.
Okay, just another daily life. Haha. Okay. Protagonist with story progress at 30% or over 9. Oh, hey, look at that. That's how I unlock more. I really should do his. Actually, no, hold on. I haven't done anything with Goto yet. After I do this, then we go back to Kurabe because he's the protagonist. The MC, if you will. Final battle a few weeks earlier. 1985 soccer high school science.
What do you think you're doing, Goto-kun? I believe I told you using the gate is prohibited.
Tell me, Miss Morimura, is history one of your better subjects? I have some theories myself. I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamataikoku, and the truth behind the Hinoji incident, how Oda Nobunaga really died. Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians. In theory, I could update it into a full report. In theory, at least. A shame that the gates are locked to specific points in time.
What are you really working towards?
It's simple. I want to know the truth.
Also, Goto is us.
Are you all right? This isn't like you.
That implies an understanding of what is like me. Or at least, that you believe you understand me.
That's not the point. You need to stop using the gate. I'm going to seal this place off.
Sounds like you've got something to hide.
I don't know what you're...
Wait. Perhaps a personal notebook seems a bit archaic, but it does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be altered, fabricated, falsified. No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
You are acting strange, after all.
I hardly think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Morimura, my question is, who exactly are you?
Ooh, finally somebody actually asks a question that I want to know the answer to. And then we don't get the answer. Morimura, shortly after meeting, 2104. Jishima Tech Lab number 6.
Did the scout unit have anything for us?
Oh, there's Ida.
Well, the surface is a total loss.
And Okina.
The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
This Looks like it's Usami-chan droid. Usami-chan droid.
Hey, getting used to everything?
The technology itself isn't so different from 40 years ago. The real surprise was finding that it's all been integrated into one unified system.
All right on.
You
Lone
sure
Deeds,
don't
what's up?
seem like someone from your
brother.
time.
I'm just gonna call you Deeds. What's happening, Deeds? Yeah, no, Morimura in the catsuit doesn't really make any sense, but you know.
How are things looking?
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries, too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production. Automated factory.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080. They started functioning as part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories.
She looks like she
fully
works out.
integrated and synchronized. Based on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint. From there on, everything is fully automated. Assembly, production, even cost-effective ordering of parts. The human element was no longer necessary for those processes.
No, I mean.
So it's
she's
a
got
manufacturing
muscles,
that can mass
braces.
produce anything on a global scale.
Automated factory.
They all function as part of a unified global manufacturing network. By its protocols, all 1.2 billion factories worldwide remain in automatic, perpetual production. And their sole output are these mechanized kaiju, which we know as the D-Forces.
We checked on the plants in Kolkata and Chennai.
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time.
Yeah,
The
she
timing
is.
matches up too.
Not long now.
Okay, welcome back.
They'll make their move soon.
So this is the school nurse in 1985.
Morimura-san.
In the future, anytime she's in this outfit, she
That
never
is
faces
the year
the camera.
2064. You're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064. That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
No, not quite. This time, we have the Sentinels.
True. Anything on your end?
Loosely speaking.
We managed a partial data dump from the underground mainframe. Goto-kun?
It's an archived news report concerning a certain scandal. More important, is its date of
10
recording.
minutes.
When's the data from?
The year 2188. In other words, far in the
Actually,
future.
more like 15
Even
minutes.
more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Let's see it.
Cheated and figured out what I needed for main character's story to kind of like finish that out. All it was is I forgot that there was papers that I needed to deliver to her, and then I started this. Oh shit! I was still in the middle of doing his stuff. No, he's locked out, isn't he? Well, maybe not. Well, after this, I'll get back to that. I'll finish with Goto's prologue and get him ready.
Before dawn on the 20th, 8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody. Charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning, their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges. Mind-hacking crimes have been on the rise in recent years. By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutors, malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapses. This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body.
Yeah.
Evidence suggests these are attempts
You're
at
always
a kind
welcome
of
to chill here.
technological reincarnation. And we've already seen more than 460 arrests connected to this practice.
I like to think that my stream is one of the chillest and one of the illest. Okay, maybe
A
not
log
the illest,
concerning
but
the
it's at least
scandal
one of the
involving
chillest.
Newman Inc. The report is dated 2188. Some of their executives were taken into police custody. The crime in question was apparently attempting to use nanotechnology to, in theory, take over physical bodies.
Uh-oh. Nanomachines. No, I don't want to do that. Who just wants to talk to me?
I didn't know it was even possible to download memories.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all.
I really want to play MGS4 again, personally.
Regarding
I
this
love that game.
Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3 months prior to the other log.
One of my favorite things that you can do in 4 that I did accidentally. If you kill too many people in a row, Snake will vomit. And it's just very, it's just odd. I didn't expect it. I forget where it was. It was later in the game. It was, when you meet, what was his name, Darbin? The weapons dealer. It's in that desert area. So like, what, the 3rd act? 2nd act? One of those. I've been caught. It was right before you fight the boss in the house. That can become a bunch of things. Yeah, Drebin. I got caught, and like it was just wave after wave of clone soldiers coming at me, and I was just sitting there with a machine gun, and Snake's just like as I'm mowing them down, and after like the 15th one, somewhere between 10 and 20 people that I'd killed like in a row real quick, Snake just stops, like leans over and just like vomits. I was like, oh, that was unexpected, but all the enemies were dead, so it didn't really matter. Can I leave?
Newman Inc.
Alright,
the
I need to
tech
focus,
giant
'cause
known
this is
for
lore dump stuff.
interlocutors, has been acquired by Shikishima through a takeover bid.
Of course they
Shikishima's
have.
CEO had this to say.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century. Now, even the human body can operate with all the power of a supercomputer. Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought. And we can have the world itself at our fingertips. With the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business, we look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
I
With
really
this
should play
acquisition,
Metal Gear Solid 3 because I've never played that before.
Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global market share of interlocutors.
I think I own it. Yeah, I own Substance.
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors,
I didn't care for
apparently
Phantom Pain
some
at all.
kind of nanomachine information technology,
I can't play
become
one.
one of the world's top megacorps.
I can't play the PlayStation version of 1. I do not like the controls. I also think it looks ugly. Like most PlayStation games at this point. If I had a GameCube and a copy of Twin Snakes, I'd probably play that. Just because. But I don't.
Kept talking about those interlocutors.
I love Twin Snakes.
You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Most likely.
I am. I'm also someone who plays retro games and understands the faults that lie within retro games.
So Shikishima's at the heart of this, too.
And I mostly
At least we
play
know we weren't wrong. This all
Super
began in the
Nintendo.
future after all.
in some PlayStation.
Still,
Almost all of what I play on PlayStation is pixel based.
2104 is the furthest we can shift into the future. It's a shame, but I don't think we can verify this ourselves.
Early polygon
I
games
think we should
suffer
drop this lead for now.
a lot with
Better to
age.
focus on protecting Goto-kun's hometown instead.
Maybe so. We're almost out of time, so we'll need to move quickly. Best to return to the school in the year 2064. We'll need the cooperation of the other two compatibles.
Goto-kun, we should focus on putting the Sentinels through the combat sims. I hope you can join me.
Sure.
Nice. Very nice.
My apologies, Miss Morimura. Making arrangements in 1985 proved somewhat difficult.
Why is she a kid
I'm
again?
sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
Not much we can do if it's an emergency.
Why is she a kid
I
again,
have
man?
to ask. Was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
Does it bother you? Considering the age you appear, well, it struck me as the most inconspicuous choice.
Okay.
You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Morimura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro. Otherwise, we'll seem suspicious in public.
Okay, Chihiro. San.
Better drop the san, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
A certain data log helped. I found records that your mind had been transferred into the young child standing before me.
This body is a juvenile clone of me. I ran an experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility. It turned out to be a failure. That's why I sealed my memories.
This compatibility, that'd be the ability to control the gate and the Sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself. But after everything got rewound, I lost that power. Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is. But you'll understand soon enough.
This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies.
So the nanomachines? Okay. Alright.
What's going on with my actual body?
She's acting like a completely different person.
Is
My
that
theory is
Fuyusaka?
that someone's taken control of her.
You're
think it
saying
is
she got
Fuyusaka.
mind hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least. It seems like she's working against the Sentinel project. It's like she's been influenced by 426. Or the man himself may just be wearing her face.
That
Who is
certainly
426?
explains why you woke me up. Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed. 5 whole years. And now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude awakening. First, you'd better catch me up on major developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1985.
Oh yeah, let's just go to 1985. You know, no point in being at 2025. Let's go to 1985. A few more weeks
Do it
earlier.
for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works.
He just willingly subjects himself to alien technology.
Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs.
Real quick, what we learned in Minami's threads. This spaceship, this UFO that's buried underneath this city that we're in, is actually of human origin, not alien origin. Because there was a plan to send humans to a planet that was 12 light years away from Earth, which is extremely close. And I don't think any celestial bodies have been found that close to our solar system. So, you know, There's the real sci-fi. But that would be why the biometric authenticator actually works on a human, as opposed to, you know, needing whatever the alien was. Okay. Again, slowly piecing this shit together in my own head.
Found it.
Trying to verbalize it so that it makes more sense to me.
Today's date is March 2nd, 2100.
I would also like to point out that Morimura is the only one who's not naked when she's in the Sentinels.
The invasion begins. I ran an experiment on my clone. I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector 0. She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone. No more than I could in myself.
It's actually one of the first things that gets mentioned when you start the game up.
There really is no way
You end
we
up
can
in
survive.
one of the Sentinels and the character's like, why am I naked?
Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment. I've kept this attempt a secret from everyone. The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed. I left her in 1940 under the Miura family's care. She'll be able to grow up as her own person. Someone separate from me. Until they invade, at least.
Is it Tamao?
Experiment log. That methodology sounds familiar. Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports? All in an effort to achieve compatibility? So compatibility isn't just a matter of differences in the nanomachines. There's more. This file looks like the last thing recorded.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either. The remaining Sentinels are infected. No good to us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis. If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I don't know how else he and I can survive this. This is my only chance.
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters. The final log that Chihiro Morimura left on the UFO. She speaks at length on Operation Aegis. Her goal is that he and she would ultimately survive, even at the cost of humanity's future. The question is, who is he?
Izumi?
Oh, that's puzzling. There's a log registered under my name.
Oh.
As far as I know, I've never recorded anything like this.
Okay.
Renya Goto speaking. Did you confirm receipt of payment? And I'm sure you can see to the details. Am I clear? I want her dead. Any means necessary.
Oh shit.
Execute her.
Oh shit.
And stop the project.
Oh shit. So...
That's not my problem. It's in your hands now.
Is he talking? I think I know who he's talking to.
Realize what'll happen if her project gets approved. It could ruin everything we've worked for. You know what must be done. Kill Chihiro Morimura.
Okay.
Was that really me? That man was a Shikishima executive from the year 2188. Is that supposed to be my future? Seems like a private communications log. The other person on the line wasn't recorded. But it's clear enough what they're talking about. That was an assassination order on Chihiro Morimura. Which I seem to have called in.
Alright, so one of the characters, Sekigahara, when you start his shit, he wakes up in an alleyway with Morimura dead next to him with a file that says eliminate at all costs. Yeah, I can't do anything until I play like the game. Alright, now I'm onto these two. And I can unlock this. So this guy, he's supposedly from an alternate timeline, like an alternate universe. And it appears as though he killed Morimura. So I imagine that the person that future him, was talking to was this guy. But he doesn't remember anything, of course, because none of them do. All of them have retrograde amnesia. Okay, I can't unlock him. I'm not going to. I wanna catch up with Fuyusaka and Yakushiji first. What? They all have retrograde amnesia? Nobody remembers anything. Oh shit, this part?
2089. That's what year it was in my dream. He said he'd gone back in time 16 years to find me. If that was a real premonition, something's gonna happen in the year 2105.
So I think...
That's 120 years from now.
Pop quizzes.
I think that
Was your
Fuyusaka here is Morimura, like a younger version of her.
We never had class on Saturdays.
Think.
Really?
Think.
A giant UFO buried underground. Was it a premonition? Oh, that's crazy. Maybe Natchan's getting to my head.
It was written by one guy.
Talking about UFOs, you'll never hear the end of it.
I was actually reading up on this after I finished earlier today.
Wasn't so hot either.
And yeah, it's Kawatani, the
Every day,
founder of Vanillaware.
strange dreams.
This is his shit.
They keep me up at night.
And normally he does character designs, but he was so preoccupied with the story and scenario for this that he passed off character designs to
Whenever
others.
I think about him, my heart starts racing.
Yeah. Okay.
Way too many tests. I thought it'd be easier here, not harder.
What school did you go to? It sounds quite different from ours.
Usami-chan.
What's up, Iori?
Yeah. Oh, well, possibly. It could also just be her in a different way. Though, with the fact that we just learned that she has clones, you're probably more correct.
Did you
than I
take
am.
the math test too?
Those formulas put me right to sleep.
Everything put you to sleep, Fuyusaka.
No! It was close, though.
Don't worry, Yuri-chan. You're good in other subjects.
Actually,
Thanks,
it's,
Miwako.
pretty similar. This school gives way too many tests. I thought it'd be easier here, not harder.
What school did you go to? It sounds quite different from ours.
Wanna talk to Miwako?
Actually, it's, pretty similar.
Let me talk to Miwako.
Every day, they keep me up at night.
It's true.
A giant UFO. Is it a prep? 2089.
You know that bakery? Their hot dogs are so good.
If we're talking about meat, I could really go for some Nikuman.
Oh yeah? Let's get both.
Can I talk to not Usami-chan?
Ugh, I'm so dead.
Okay,
Pop quizzes suck.
so
Was
much
your
like the
grade
first
that
time I
bad,
was
Usami-chan?
with this character, I have to go through the cycles of
At
her,
my old school,
her friends before I can
best
actually
cure-
discuss things with them. No,
pretty.
there we go.
Cure for the blues is goodies.
Okay.
It's true.
Alright, we talk about hot dogs? Gonna talk about hot dogs?
You know that their hot dogs.
There
If
we
we're
go.
talking, I could really go.
Oh yeah?
There we go.
Which do you want, Iori?
Me?
Alright, and this is where it
Gotta be
splits.
hot dogs, right? They make them fresh each day. Warm sausage wrapped in a
I'm
slight.
gonna go with Nikamon because we like Miwako a little more than we like Usami.
Perfect time for Nikamon.
All right.
I also have no idea what Nikamon is. But they're gonna go grab it, they're gonna come back, they're gonna have it, and they're gonna eat it in like 4 bites because that's just how they work. Oh, it's like a big old
That deli's Nikumon are huge.
oh, those are big.
So warm.
Time to taste test.
She ate half of it. She ate half of it in one bite.
So juicy.
How they eat so much with those tiny mouths?
The dough's so chewy and light.
Feels great to bite into.
Good idea for a date. Just buy 2 of these, stuff them in your shirt, and bam! Instant Mora Mora. Give it some thought.
You'd burn yourself.
Would you? Or would you just be really warm?
Oh, by the way, speaking of TV shows, I saw a real weird one the other night. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
from the
Okay.
Explorer series. What is that?
Usami-chan,
Huh? What's up, Iori?
it's a popular segment on Weird Wednesdays.
Weird Wednesdays. Hold on. All right, so yeah, eat a hot dog will bring me to the next thing. I have a feeling they both bring me to the same.
Last week it was...
Terrible Tales of the Massive Mummy. The Amazon's underground secret. I think that was the name.
yeah, something like that.
The mummy was so fake. Who believes that stuff? Wait, why do you know so much about it? Do you
reason.
watch that show?
More like Nut-chan wouldn't stop talking about it.
Oh.
That's right. Natsuno's a big nerd.
Oh, that one.
I watched the whole damn thing, but it left me with more questions than answers.
Yeah, it's always like that.
So you know it?
The boys in class were talking about it. I usually watch the music show in that time slot.
All right. Okay.
Today's top hits from
Wait, hold on. What is this? Science.
reminds me of old times.
Old times? Really? These days, music is trending more towards pop. I think it's pretty different from before.
Huh? Oh, right.
Are you pretty into music, Usami-chan?
That's right.
Kinda.
Usami is old.
I'm more about singing than
Or
listening.
rather, she's from the future.
Wow, you can sing? What kind of songs?
Can we
I'm
have a
curious
conversation to get to a
now.
point where I can interact with them?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain.
Is it foreign music?
Not exactly.
Just say yes.
I don't get it.
I can't just say it doesn't exist yet.
Huh?
Ah, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Why are you being like this?
Sorry, Miwako.
Yeah, stop hurting your feelings.
The best cure for the blues?
All right.
I might...
You know that bakery? They're hot dogs.
If we're talking about...
Oh, yeah? Which do you want?
Me?
I want hot dogs.
Gotta be hot dogs, right?
I'm with Usami-chan. Let's eat hot dog.
Yes!
They're gonna get giant hot dogs. Yep. And they're gonna eat them in 2 bites.
That was a cute bakery.
Right?
Let's eat before it gets cold.
Yeah. How... What sauce is that? It's kind of spicy.
It's chili sauce. Yum.
Yo, they got chili dogs? Watch out. Sonic's coming.
Love the kick. I'm not a kid anymore. Gotta be mature to handle this stuff.
Usami-chan,
Sonic.
you've got chili sauce all over your mouth.
Gotta be mature to handle chili sauce. No, you don't.
You look sleepy again. Are you doing okay?
I'm fine.
Something happened?
I told you, remember? Iori-chan collapsed in the science room.
There we
I
go.
was still at school, so I took her to the nurse's office.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, thanks for coming with me.
Goto-senpai really saved the day. He carried her there in his arms like a princess. I could hardly believe my eyes.
That's the shocking part.
I must be
So
very
dead.
mature because I don't like chili dogs.
Suck.
Was
Ever since that day,
Usami-chan?
I can't stop thinking about him. Was it all just a dream?
Uh-oh, who's him? Let's reminisce. I'm kidding. I'm immature too, but I
And
don't
that
like
about
chili
does it for the
dogs.
sweeping.
You want to give me a cheddar dog with a bunch of pickles? Oh yeah.
Good going, Kurabi-kun. Something wrong?
The door won't open. Goto-senpai gave me a keyring, but none of these seem to open the storage room.
Well, that's a
Oh,
problem.
I love pickles, man.
What do we do with all the equipment?
I guess just leave it.
Not sweet ones.
That?
I mean, like dill pickles.
Well, I guess I'll get the key from the teacher's lounge. You can go back to class, Kurabi-kun. I'll take care of the rest.
Sorry about that.
Hey, no worries. Good job today.
She's in the same grade as me.
She's in your
But
class,
she talks
dude.
like she's my older sister.
I sense foreshadowing.
This building is so old. And so quiet. It's kind of creepy.
Storage key. Storage key. Storage key.
Wherever I can use it's going to be lit up. This room? Yeah.
Storage key.
There we go. Now I can put stuff away.
I don't know what it is about chili that I don't like, but I don't really like chili in general.
Huh? Who's there? Kurabi-kun?
Mostly beans.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to surprise me, right? Right?
Was that
Come
Goto?
on. This isn't funny. Just come out, okay?
That must have been Goto. Oh, what the hell?
What the? No one's here. It's so bright. What's going on?
She's being teleported.
Looks like you've come to.
I'm so glad you're okay, Yuri-chan.
Miwa-chan.
You were lying on the floor.
Completely unconscious. How do you feel?
Are you all right?
Senpai! Huh?
Don't push yourself.
Hello, me.
Stay in bed.
I'm okay. How did I get here?
Goto-senpai found you. He carried you all the way here.
He did what? The burning city. Were you there too, Senpai?
I don't know what you're talking about. You had collapsed in the science room.
Huh? The science room? While you were in there, how do I say this? Did you see any weird flashing screens? Anything like that?
No, there was nothing of the sort. A dream. That's all it was. Sure.
I don't
A dream?
I don't think we have an answer to that yet.
A dream. That's all it was.
Yeah, I don't think we have an answer to
I'm
that
sure.
yet.
A dream? Miwa-chan, I saw it. The burning city from my dreams.
Another nightmare?
No, I was actually there.
Let's calm down, Yuri-chan. It was just another dream.
Is Miwako a
A
clone
dream.
of Morimura as well? Is everyone a clone of Morimura? Are they all clones of the same voluptuous woman?
There's no way. It was real, and I saw him. He was there, at the burning city.
Yuri-chan.
Goto and Morimura know what the hell she's talking about. Miwako's the absent-minded one, but not really.
What is this place? It's destroyed as far as the eye can see. Just like the place I saw in my dreams.
You would think, but it's You could almost say that each of the children are stuck in their own individual time loop, independent from one another. So while they do interact with each other within these time loops, they are not continually looping together. So they're in their own like thing. The only ones that can interact with everyone across all of them are Goto and Morimura, as well as Okino and Ida. The two adults.
Hey,
I'm gonna say Sekigahara too, just because. 13 more. This is 13. This is Kingdom Hearts.
Huh? Is that a gun?
Who are you?
I'm Iori Fuyusaka.
I know that much.
Huh? How do you...
Who ordered you to come here?
Ordered? I just saw a flash in the science room. And the next thing I knew, I was here. Wherever this is.
You really don't know? This is Ashitaba City. In the year 2065.
Is what?
The future? No way.
If the gate reacted to her, she must be one of the 15.
Wait, there's 15?
That's not all. She unlocked the gate.
But the gate came...
A locked gate can only
specifically
be
called
opened
13
with Morimura's
Sentinels.
ID.
This is 15 nonsense.
It's as I suspected. Iori Fuyusaka is the real Chihiro Morimura.
Ha! She's not a clone!
Morimura? You mean our teacher?
So that means... Okay. So does that mean that Nurse Morimura is number 426? The one that infected all the Sentinels, which drove Juro Izumi to kill all of the children in one particular timeline and throw everybody in the back? It's starting to come together very, very slowly.
How was the city destroyed?
We're safe at this distance.
What is that?
It's a kaiju. Oh, the Daimos.
From the kaiju movies?
Not a bad comparison, but this one's a machine.
Those things appear in droves, hell-bent on destroying the world. Before long, they'll take over our very own town.
Wait a minute. How do you know so much?
Don't get the wrong idea. I saw it in a dream.
A dream?
That monster was wrecking the city, and it was coming for me. I ran for my life. There were other dreams, too. People talking about monsters. Maybe they weren't dreams after all.
They're just memories.
That's right. We lost the fight and ran away. A monster was chasing us. And the person with me was... Koto-senpai. When did I get so obsessed with boys?
For real.
They keep showing up in my dreams. My dreams have been so strange lately. So I've been thinking, maybe they're premonitions.
What are your other dreams like?
In one dream, after the city was destroyed, I wound up underground inside a big UFO. In another one, I escaped to the past all by myself. Were those all real?
Morimura told me the same stories. Dreams, huh?
They're just memories.
Who are you?
Wait, do you hear that?
Huh?
It's BJ.
A drone. Shit. They found me.
So, I have a feeling that's the one that Minami found when they found Sentinel number 7, when we learned that they're not on Earth.
There's no choice. Come with me.
Huh? Okay.
Yes, It is, because here's Sentinel number 7. No. That's not a Sentinel. Yes, that is a Sentinel. Who's in it? That's Minami?
Sekigahara got away.
Did you find Sentinel number 8?
That's number 8, not number 7.
Yes. It had been taken over by the Daimos.
Oh, that's right. That was a remote
It's
control
risky
one.
to send units out autonomously. I'll restore manual control to number 8. Go ahead and shut it down for now.
By the way, we had a surprise visitor. A Sekigahara.
He's in this sector.
Unfortunately, he got away. And not only that, can you see her? She's a student from Sector 4. Could he have brought her here? She looks familiar. Same class as Kisaragi, I believe.
In any case, bring her back.
To be continued? There we go. Alright. Alright. Yori who leapt through time. Hey, that's an anime.